So you've got the Jimmy Page signature Les Paul. You've got the Jimmy Page signature Dragon Telecaster. This is the signature model you weren't expecting, the J-200. Hey everybody, welcome back to Cream City Music. This is another episode of On the Bench, and as always, I am Jacob, and this is perhaps the most special guitar we've ever had on this show. This is the Gibson Custom Shop Jimmy Page 1964 SJ-200, signed. What does all of that mean? This is the Gibson USA Custom Shop recreation of the 1964 SJ-200 Jimmy Page used on Led Zeppelin 1. But the label on the inside of the body is signed by Mr. James Page himself. The story behind this guitar is that producer Mickey Most had loaned an SJ-200 to Jimmy Page around the time that they were recording Led Zeppelin 1, specifically for the songs Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, Your Time's Gonna Come, and Black Mountainside. That J-200 was, according to Jimmy Page himself, quite unique in that the neck was very much so like a Les Paul's neck from the late 50s. Gibson has spent a lot of time and a lot of effort replicating that specific neck carve on this model. Unfortunately for Jimmy, he wouldn't get to see this guitar again on Led Zeppelin 2, but would get to borrow it in 1970 for an appearance on the Julie Felix show. There are a number of very interesting little features on this guitar that you don't get to see every day. Starting off with the bridge, you're gonna have the 60s mustache style bridge with the Tune-o-matic with brass inserts. This is something Gibson was doing in the early to mid 60s for a little while in their acoustics to help with intonation. And this bridge does alter the sound a lot on these acoustics. They have this very percussive, snappy sound that you don't get on other acoustics before or after this era. Other than that, the other most distinguishing feature is this neck. It's really hard to just describe the way this feels, but it feels a lot like late 50s Gibson Les Paul-esque sort of neck carve. Moving to the headstock, you've got the waffle back loosened tuners with the stinger. We love a stinger here. Along with the custom truss rod cover. You've got flame maple back and sides, and quite heavily flamed back and sides on top of that. It's really very, very nicely chosen woods for these. AAA Sitka spruce top. You got the classic SJ-200 pickguard with the vines. This is one of 150 guitars he had built for this run. He signed the labels of the first 100. The other 50 are signed on the back of the headstock and played by him personally. And if you'd like to check out this specific guitar and other guitars like it, you can Misty Mountain hop your way over to our website at creamcitymusic.com. If you're interested in all-tone, no talking gear demos, you can check out our series right here on our YouTube channel, Tone Check. Otherwise, I've been Jacob, I'll always be Jacob, and thank you for tuning in.